Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which is called The Last Walk. It was a rainy October afternoon when Henry found Max, an underfed, shivering German shepherd, curled up behind a dumpster outside his mechanic shop. Henry had always kept to himself. At 63, widowed and childless, he lived in a small house on the edge of town. He had no intention of owning a dog. But when Max looked up at him with those tired, amber eyes, something in Henry's heart shifted. He brought Max home, fed him leftover stew, and made a bed for him near the fireplace. Max didn't bark, didn't whimper. He simply lay down and slept for nearly a full day. From that moment, they became inseparable. Mornings were for walks through the misty woods behind Henry's house. Afternoons were spent in the shop, Max lounging under the workbench as Henry fixed engines. Nights were peaceful, with Max's gentle breathing beside the fireplace, offering Henry a sense of companionship he hadn't felt in years. Henry never said it aloud, but Max filled the space his wife once had. The silence, the stillness, the loneliness, it all softened. For 7 years, Max was more than a pet. He was a part of Henry's soul. The first sign came quietly. Max struggled to stand up one morning. Henry brushed it off as old age. After all, Max had grown gray around the muzzle. But as the days passed, the signs multiplied. Labored breathing, trembling legs, and eyes that no longer sparkled with curiosity. A visit to the vet confirmed what Henry feared. Max had a tumor pressing on his spine. There was no cure, only time. Henry brought Max home and did everything he could to make his final days comfortable. He cooked Max's favorite meals, chicken and rice, with a bit of bacon. He read to him in the evenings, the way he once did for his wife when she was ill. He carried Max outside to feel the sun, to listen to the birds, to watch the squirrels play in the trees. But the hardest part wasn't the care. It was watching the life fade from Max's eyes. The tail that once wagged furiously now barely moved. The ears that once perked at every sound now drooped in stillness. Henry knew the end was near, and it broke him. One night, as Henry sat beside Max, he whispered, "You can go if you need to. I'll be okay." But he wasn't sure if that was true. The morning was clear and cold when Henry knew it was time. Max hadn't eaten in 2 days and couldn't lift his head. Henry called the vet, tears choking his voice. They scheduled a home visit for that afternoon. Before the vet arrived, Henry wrapped Max in a blanket and carried him through the woods one last time. The trees were golden with autumn, the ground crisp with fallen leaves. Henry spoke softly, telling Max stories about the first day they met, about the time Max chased a squirrel straight into the pond, about how much he had saved Henry's life. They reached the old oak tree where they used to rest. Henry sat down, Max cradled in his lap, and watched the light flicker through the branches. For a brief moment, Max lifted his head and nuzzled Henry's hand, as if to say, "Thank you." When the vet arrived, Max passed peacefully, surrounded by love, cradled in the arms of the man who had once saved him, and who he, in turn, had saved 1,000 times over. Henry buried Max beneath the oak tree, planting daffodils in the soil. Every spring, they bloom, bright yellow against the earth, reminding Henry that love, once given, never truly fades. He still walks those woods every morning, alone but never truly. Sometimes he swears he hears footsteps beside him, and in the rustling leaves, he hears a whisper of a wagging tail, of a heart that once beat alongside his own. Forever. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.